Snow White. You with
Whoa
the
there, Roach.
क्या हुआ इसका? पेंटर है ये तो.
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all
Wow.
perfect.
हम भी हैं यहाँ पे.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so man.
ये क्या बकवास कर रहा है?
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some
वही तो.
evening, afraid you're just wasting
Get
your
the hell out
time.
of my sight.
Evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon
Oh,
for this.
portrait बनाना चाहता है ये.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords.
Sorry पर हम लोग के पास time नहीं है. We are witchers.
Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling.
Modeling?
services.
हम लोग मॉडलिंग करेंगे. I mean Geralt करेगा. ठीक है, ये पैसा दे रहा है. Fine.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't. Never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect
हम
physiognomy.
लोग को धोखा तो नहीं देगा नहीं है.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
ठीक है. ठीक है. दोपहर को बुलाया है हम लोग का पेंटिंग बनाने के लिए. चलते हैं. अब पहुंचते पहुंचते तो देर हो ही जाएगा. वो पेंटर कहाँ गया? वो रहा वहां पे. So, चलना है कि नहीं? और ये हम लोग को ढंग का पैसा देगा कि नहीं? ऐसा ना हो कि बाद में मना कर दे.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture.
यहाँ पे सब कोई पोयम में बात करता है. ये हम ध्यान दे रहे हैं. Toussaint, हाँ. No time to waste then. Let's go.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had
Things
best
I do for
ride
love.
there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued.
Man, ये तो
A work of
Game
mine,
of Thrones का
Turtle
dialogue
Dove o'er the heath, hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said. And fantastic.
बिल्ली ब्रश से
expensive.
पेंटिंग करती है.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters. And
What?
poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes. Pierre Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of
Kidding
him.
me?
He's a second-rate hack and a thief.
ये क्या अब हमको ये पागल लग रहा है. ये बोल रहा है इसका बिल्ली पेंटिंग बनाती है.
We'll continue on foot.
जो भी है चलते हैं इसके साथ. So, कहाँ लेके जाने वाला है? यहाँ पे. अब ये लोग को भगा देगा क्या?
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant
Oh,
wants
whoa,
something
whoa,
from
whoa,
us. My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They
ये
were
पहले से
here.
जगह लिया था.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I
ये लोग
assure you.
लूट लिया जगह.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my
I
paints.
understand.
I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate
ठीक है हम
them.
ढूंढ लेंगे.
Damn it. Sure you left them
ये
here?
आदमी लोग उसको हटा
Yes,
दिया होगा.
right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
ठीक है ठीक है.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look
हमको क्यों
around.
लगता है पक्का ये लोग जो पिकनिक मना रहे हैं ना ये लोग फेंक दिया है इसका पेंट.
I think it is life that imitates
कोई नहीं
art,
हम ढूंढते हैं.
and not vice versa.
Oh yes.
ये रहा.
That nose.
Spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
तो ये पेंट कहाँ गया?
Courting his cousin.
ये कहाँ जा रहा है?
Footprints. Smudged.
कोई इसका पेंट लेकर के भाग गया है? क्या आगे लीड कर रहा है हमको?
Got paint drops here too.
इसका पेंट तब वो आदमी लोग नहीं हटाया है. तब तो पक्का कुछ और है जो इसका पेंट लेकर के भागा है. पर क्या? ओहो, यहाँ पे फुटप्रिंट्स है और अंदर कुछ क्यों लग रहा है हमको ये नेकर्स है. पक्का
Another stain. Could very well be a lead.
मॉन्स्टर्स के लिए तैयार हो जाओ. अगर ये नेकर्स है तो कोई और मॉन्स्टर भी हो सकता है या फिर नहीं, नेकर्स ही है. वो तो
Neckers? Look like they made off with the paints. The question is, why?
तो ये लोग पेंट का कर क्या रहा है? कोई नहीं, हम लोग को पेंट वापस लाना होगा ये लोग से. Oh, bring it. वही तो shit, bro. ज्यादा होशियार बन रहा था ये. पेंट लिया क्या था? पेंट तो ऐसे ही रखा हुआ है.
Paints. Don't look ruined. Painters should still be able to use them.
वही तो.
Cave paintings. This here looks a bit like a necker. Big blobs, what? A troll? Neckers depicting their victory over some trolls? That even possible? Necker propaganda?
Necker propaganda? Bruh. Oh shit. हमको लगा था ये आदमी लोग पेंट फेंक दिया, पर असली में मॉन्स्टर लोग पेंट चोरी करके लेके गया था. तुम्हारा पेंट आ गया दोस्त.
Found your things.
एक्स्ट्रा पैसा देना पड़ेगा.
Where were they? And is this all you found? I left.
हम वहाँ पे नेकर्स को मार के आए
Should
हैं.
have kept it all with you, not left it lying
Right on.
around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
ऐसा तो हम कुछ देख नहीं, but
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic
ठीक है.
colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
सुपीरियर स्पॉट अब कहाँ लेकर के जा रहा है ये? चलिए इनके साथ इनका सुपीरियर स्पॉट पे चलते हैं.
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours.
6 hours?
The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a
वही
potion.
तो.
Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap
हम लोग को
tails.
बोर नहीं होना.
No, no, no. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest.
Geralt को हंसते हुए सुना नहीं?
A jesting witcher.
वही तो Geralt जोक मारा? So हम लोग पहुंच गए इसका superior spot.
Slow now. This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our
Well,
masterpiece.
खूबसूरत तो है.
Pretty, I
It
guess.
is indeed
Now,
beautiful.
you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
What pose?
All right.
ऐसा
Considering.
pose, okay. या फिर ऐसे वेजिटा ऐसे करके खड़ा रहता है like या फिर so ये पेंटिंग बनाने लगा.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
On horseback.
How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse. Exceptional idea. But I would rather you perch atop Alexander, my mount. I've trained him to
चुप रहो.
pose.
हम रोज के ऊपर ओके इसका अलेक्जेंडर के ऊपर ही कर देते हैं हम पोज.
I shall paint in the carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward.
Like this.
I want to see those hocks extended. Is the horse paying attention? May I begin? Or would you rather try a different
Begin.
pose?
Oof. Go for it.
Go ahead.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, that look you gave me when I first asked you to pose, would you be so kind as to adopt it
What
again?
look?
That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads.
ये ज़्यादा दिमाग खा रहा है.
Excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
ठीक है. 6 घंटा तक गेरोल्ट ऐसे खड़ा रहेगा. Come on. मजाक मत करो यहाँ पे. A few hours later.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
कितना देर तक करेगा
Fine,
ये?
I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know.
Whoa!
We'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
What the? मेरे तलवार टूट गया.
Run and hide.
Dearest mommy!
Come on, हम लोग लड़ने वाले ग्रिफिन से, ओके? हमको नहीं लगा था कि यहाँ पे ग्रिफिन आ जाएगा, पर कोई बात नहीं. मतलब उसको आराम से मार. बस उसको आने. उसको मालूम नहीं है. ओके, हम मिस कर गए. ठीक है. एक परफेक्ट शॉट चाहिए बस. तो भी नहीं लग रहा हमको. ओके, इस बार ये पक्का डाइव करने वाला है. हमको बस मालूम ही है कि इसके साथ करना क्या है. वो अगर मेरा ये ट्रिक काम कर गया ना, तो पक्का बता रहे हैं हम लोग आराम से इसको मार सकते हैं. तो फॉलो चढ़ा लो एक बार गेरोल्ट. बस यही है. ओके, इनफ. अरे नहीं. डर मत होना. लगा. Witcher, okay. कहाँ गया वो बेवकूफ पेंटर? ग्रिफिन ऐसे करके भागा था।
Is it safe?
Yes, my
Yeah,
friend.
come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
बेवकूफ।
That thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are
वही
alive.
तो।
Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you.
A witcher always
Painting.
helps.
It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished
अच्छा अभी
work.
तक फिनिश नहीं है।
You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square.
ठीक है तो कल ही सही। और पैसा?
Monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
डाल दो।
Yeah, let's add it.
इतना मेहनत
Arcus
करके
can
मारे हैं
serve as
तो
your prop.
Splendid. Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped.
कोई बात नहीं, जो भी है।
Very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light.
Yeah, no point.
I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
काफी ज़्यादा बेवकूफ है वो। हम लोग तो ऐसे भी बच जाते हैं। Cause we are witchers. बेचारा ग्रिफिन मर गया। तेरे को नहीं आना चाहिए था यहाँ पे। चलते हैं। वो पेंटर हम लोग को कल शाम को बुलाया है पेंटिंग देखने के लिए। देख लिया जाएगा। देखेंगे। आखिर उसमें गेरोल्ट कितना बैडएस लग रहा होगा वो मरा हुआ ग्रिफिन के साथ में। What?
Greetings.
ये क्या बना है?
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
That sir is pathetic. ये नंगा कर दिया गेरोल्ट को? Oh man. ठीक है, ये मेहनत किया बेचारा।
It's nice. Shows a lot of imagination.
इस पे शुरू से शक था हमको।
Some of the other details are a bit off too.
Well, the imagination is an artist's chief tool.
Heard the same from a certain poet. He embellishes and invents chiefly.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the
भाई अपना
Given
नंगा
our
चित्रा।
rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it. I will, at a special price.
कम करते हैं, इससे खरीद ही लेते हैं, नहीं तो ये सबको दिखा दिखा के हम लोग का बेइज्जती करवाएगा।
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
वही तो 1000 कॉइंस ले लिया।
Indeed, few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique.
टेक्निक इज पैथेटिक।
I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it.
हाँ, ये कहीं जानबूझ के नंगा पेंटिंग तो नहीं बना, क्योंकि हम लोग खरीदेंगे ताकि दुनिया ना देख पाए। इसके पास बहुत ज्यादा दिमाग तो नहीं है।
True, I can.
Well, हमको लगता है आज के लिए इतना काफी होगा। कुछ ज्यादा ही अजीब आदमी लोग रहता है in the world of the witch.